Here with IU Kokomo head women's volleyball coach Heather Hayes after a 3-1 win over Morningside University in the opening round of the NAIA National Championship. Coach, talk about how your team played in front of a raucous crowd here at the SAEC.
Yeah, I thought we did well. I think you could sense a little bit of just everyone was a little tight early on, but we did what we needed to do today. I couldn't be more proud of them. We've battled, we faced adversity, we had to really rise to being challenged, right? Like, this was not easy, and we had to fight for every single point. And so I think that's good for us. That's a good opportunity for us to grow and learn. We've talked about that. We had that a lot in our preseason where we were going to be tested early, and we know the GPAC's a great conference. And so, Morningside's a really good team that plays in a really good conference. So I'm really proud of how well we were able to bounce back. When they made runs, we'd call timeouts. We came back and kind of got ourselves refocused, and we're able to make runs to come back. I mean, the two runs that we made in set 2 and then the one in set 4 were honestly tremendous. I think that's a testament to the character of this team.
Several student athletes stepped up in a big way. Arguably none bigger than Audrey Strasma with 16 kills, in large part due to the slide. Coach, talk about her impact.
Yeah, I mean, that 1 foot ball is really hard to defend, and she can really have a lot of pace behind it. And so she did a tremendous job, hit over 400. They really struggled to defend that. What kind of opened that up, I think, for her even more is the outside that she's front row with was hitting over 300. They were in a really tough position. They had to choose the girl hitting 300 or the girl hitting 400 to defend. And so what really happened is the block was laid on both of those hitters because they really didn't know exactly where to go and where to defend. And they did their job and terminated when they got those one-on-one opportunities. So, one of the things that I think have always made us really a good team is we don't really know from day to day who's going to lead us in kills. We're very balanced, no question. Audrey had a couple of hammers there at the end that we really needed. She tied us with 16 kills. The freshman I just mentioned, Mia Niekamp, had 16. But when you look at the rest of our numbers, we're pretty balanced, which I think is what really at the end of the day, that's what makes us hard to defend and what leads to this. I think something we talked about a lot in our gym is we have to win the serve and pass game. It is so important. We needed to be in system so we could run the very balanced offense that we have, but we really wanted to get them out of system. They have some great hitters, so it was really important that we win that serving game, and I thought we did that today. We had a few people go on some really nice runs for us. Ellie Garland went on some nice runs, Audrey Strasma, but Tori Wilkinson, her role on this team has been mostly to be our designated server, and she came through huge today. We scored 21 points off of Tori's serve today. She went on an 8-point run, another 5-point run, and they were in critical moments. And so just winning that serving game was so important. And then our strong defense and blocking, to keep protecting those servers, but cannot go without mentioning that was a huge part of our success. Thank you. I guess I want to give a quick shout out to the fans. I mean, the fan support was tremendous. We greatly appreciate it. I know it really means a lot to our players. Our goal since we lost last year in Omaha, Nebraska has been to be back here today in this moment and have another opportunity to go to Sioux City for the finals and be one of the last 24 teams in the country playing. So I definitely want to give a big shout out to everyone who came out to support these young
IU Kokomo volleyball student athletes Olivia Smith and Audrey Strasma after a big-time 4-set win in front of a raucous crowd here inside the Student Activities and Event Center. Girls, talk about how much the crowd played a role in this big win.
Yeah, our community has been very supportive this whole season, and being able to host the conference tournament and prepare for the opening round, we were expecting a big crowd and a lot of energy, so there was a lot of emotions, and it was a very fun environment to play in.
Yeah, it's just great to have people who have been here all year to watch us grow and throughout the season, and so it's a great time to have everybody out here supporting and being loud, and just really fun environment to play in.
Dropping set 2 to even the match at 1, how did you guys bounce back after that with the match tied at a set apiece?
Yeah, well, we knew that going down 2-1, it was going to be tough to battle back. So we were kind of in the same position last week, so we just had to rise to that occasion.
I think it's always good to be challenged a little bit. We grow from that. We know how to step up, and we've got a great team that can really pull that together, and it was really fun.